Hey guys, and welcome to Janet being Janet. I tell you something, one day I'm going to upload my bloopers and you'll understand what I mean whenever I say I just talked to Amberlynn. I tell you something. Alright, so Miss Amberlynn uploaded again, and this time she was denied her shot, okay? She was denied it. And so in a way, I think that's a good thing. So we're going to see why. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and press play.
Hello, welcome to another weekly vlog. So I'm not really sure how this weekly vlog is gonna go because I initially was gonna take a break, but with time and reflecting, I have decided I'm not gonna take that break.
And when you opened your wallet and it wasn't full of ching, you realized that ain't gonna happen.
I don't really know if like my schedule is gonna be the same. I have zero promises. I'm just gonna wing it for right now because cellulitis is very scary. And for those who don't know what it is literally just a skin infection that can get in a tiny little naked to the eye tear, like, because I don't have anything on my legs, on my feet, nothing like that. So when I was in the flood,
she makes it sound like she was gonna get washed away. She was in a flood, guys. Oh my God. We're watching buildings go. Miss Amberlynn steps in a puddle and gets confused.
that's the only thing that makes sense because it was the night before I got it. Flood water is really, really dirty and my skin is sensitive, obviously. But that skin infection, if it's not taken care of properly or quickly, it can actually get into your blood and become a blood infection and you could die from it.
Let's break this down, okay? Y'all ready for this? We're gonna go down a couple of notches. One, she's saying that she had a skin tear or something like that that maybe she didn't know about, okay? Two, it has to be taken care of really quickly and properly. All right, Miss Amberlynn has had this a lot, correct? And so she should know how to take care of it, correct? My question is, did she get to it fast enough? Is that what she did? Was she able to get into the bathroom fast enough and get in the shower fast enough? And, you know, get her clothes off fast enough? Get everything taken care of fast enough to make sure that this didn't get to her? Obviously, the answer is no. And if she's had this done, you know, as many times as she has said this has happened to her, she ought to know the precautions. She ought to be able to step over a water puddle and not in the water puddle.
So it's like I was filming and vlogging for a whole week, and normally when I have cellulitis, in the past when I went to school, in the past when I worked, I did not go to school with cellulitis. I did not go to work with cellulitis.
But your job wasn't sitting on your boo honey and putting a camera in front of your face and japping your jaws, now was it?
I always had a doctor's note because it's not something that you need to mess with, but like as I've gotten older, I noticed that my cellulitis flare-ups are like not as extreme. So that's why I still went to bingo. I still went to the movies with my mom. I still did those things, but like I was still feeling under the weather.
Why did you just a couple of scumps back even bring up the idea of passing on? Why did you even bring that up? Because you wanted people to have that thought of maybe it's a possibility. That's why you did that. That manipulation runs through every single one of her videos.
So even just filming was hard for me, but I did it because I was like, I'm not gonna like not do it because this is my schedule. And
you already said you didn't like your schedule, woman. Pity teapot's pouring a little too much out.
I genuinely have been enjoying it, and I know a lot of you have as well. But you guys have also been able to tell that I have not been feeling the greatest. And it just sucks because when it's something that's super hyper-focused in my life right now is me just trying to get better, that is very much what my vlog is going to consist of. So I feel like my last vlog definitely sucked, and I'm very sorry for that.
Amberlynn, all of your vlogs suck. We don't expect anything different from you.
But I wanted to start off this vlog with us listing off things that we are thankful for or grateful for, or things that just like make us happy in our life, or things that we find beautiful in life, or things that make us want to like be alive and stay alive.
This is not a conversation piece. You're the only one talking, so how are you going to even start this off in the first place, Amber?
And yeah, I'm gonna do it on my little MacBook here.
Ah, great. She's already gone through, picked out what she wants to say, who she's going to talk to. She did all that already previously. Here we go. We're going to dive in.
So I want us all to do it together. Do it in your brain, get some paper out, do it on your phone, say it out loud. It does not matter. So I'm just going to type 5 things I am grateful for.
She's been in so much therapy. She's trying to be our therapist.
Right now, 1, fur babies, always there, my everything. I also want to do my second one is the people in my life, whether that be friends, my mom,
The haters that keep your channel going.
etc., etc. I also want to put YouTube because whether it be me creating content or watching content, it has been a constant for me for like 13 years. And I just love YouTube so much for so many different reasons. My 4th one is literally being alive. I am so grateful to be able to breathe and to exist.
Hush your mouth! You are a load of pootie pie. No! If you were, you would do something about it. No, ma'am.
And to have a home. 5th one is gonna be have a roof over my head. Having a roof over my head. Like, I feel like genuinely in like this headspace that I'm in right now, I could probably list 100 things. I feel like those 5 things I list a lot. Now I want to do 5 things that I don't list as much. Like, just like the little things in life.
I'm going to become an ostrich to go have my head in the sand.
The sound of rain. It has been storming lately. And normally I'm scared because of tornadoes and stuff, but
baloney! You like the sound of rain and all that comes with it because it's ASMR to you.
It's been calming for me. Music. That's not even a little thing, but music. I love music so much. Clean sheets. Do not get me started. Tell me.
You already moan with freaking food. Don't be moaning with everything else you do. I don't need that sound stuck in my head.
Showering and then getting into bed with clean sheets. It is literally the best feeling in the world. I want to put Lego, folks. And this isn't something I'm like grateful for, but it's something that I like or that I enjoy. Is that little tiny like blimp of like happiness.
Whatever happened to diamond art painting? Y'all remember that day she was with Feline? She said that was like really, really calming. So what happened to that, Amberlynn? Where did that go?
That you get, like that excitement where you just get like a rush of excitement in your body that literally just comes out of nowhere. I love that. Sometimes I genuinely love just being a human. I'm gonna type that blimp of excitement, or is it called a blip?
Why are you being so daggum fake right now? Everybody can read you. I can read you like a daggum book. If my kids were to talk like this, they'd be sent to their room because, you know what? Talking to the door is better than you.
I genuinely believe in like positive affirmations. Like the more you put out there, the more you're going to receive. And the more you put out there, like literally the more you're going to feel. Like every single day talking about the things that make you happy and the things that make you feel grateful, like it rewires your brain to focus on those things more instead of like the negatives and like the stresses of everyday life.
Hey, Therapist Lynn, you want to sit here and lecture us, but I got one better for you. You want to know what it is? I'll open my door and hug a horse.
Hello. So it is the next day. So when I went grocery shopping last, my mom saw Dr. Pepper Zero blackberry. It was $10 for like a pack of 12.
Now remember, this is Cellulitis Lynn that had to quit vlogging and everything because she felt too bad and she had way too much on her plate. Remember, she told us in the last video that this vlog wasn't going to be worth anything. Now y'all remember that.
So I was like, Mom, I'll buy it for you. And then so she offered me a couple. So, all right, we're going to try it. I love anything Dr. Pepper. Diet Dr. Pepper, regular Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper Zero, Dr. Pepper Cherry, Dr. Pepper Vanilla, like love it all. So blackberry, let's see. Ugh, it smells like I'm really sick and I need to take NyQuil. This literally smells like NyQuil. All right, let's go. Wow.
Now, common sense tells most people that if you don't like something, you don't go in for a second taste. But we ain't dealing with common sense here.
Oh, no. That tastes like medicine. It's genuinely like a mixture of medicine and a mixture of like an alcoholic drink that's like flavored. I don't like this.
So she goes in for a third.
Yeah, this is not the greatest to me. I feel like maybe if there was some vanilla in here, but even then, I don't think so. My mom has already tried hers and she likes it. So don't always trust my word over here.
We know not to trust your word. We've learned, or hopefully we've learned. Have y'all learned? I learned a long time ago.
All right, you guys, next day it is time for my weekly Amazon haul. So this box came wear and tear, I'll tell you that. I heard of these Built Puff bars. They're collagen protein bars, and I heard that they're super good. I don't like the taste of like whey protein. So most protein bars are not good.
You don't like the taste of any protein, Amberlynn. You will say you do at some point, and then you're like, this don't taste good now, and you'll throw it in the trash. You waste everything.
But I heard that even people who don't like protein bars, they love these. So I was like, I gotta try them.
Hey, Amberlynn, I learned that people that don't like to be overweight lose it.
So this box comes with 7 coconut and 7 brownie batter. So can't wait to try those in a vlog for you guys. So as you guys know, I am trying to drink more water. And I've noticed I've been using a lot of plastic because I drink water bottles because I'm afraid to sink water. I feel like it's contaminated, even if it's filtered. I know it's just my contamination OCD, so please ignore that.
Missy ma'am, I thought you said that you took those bottles and you would reuse them or you would recycle them so it was no big deal that you used plastic water bottles. You remember that one?
Something I have to deal with, not you, and it's really annoying, trust me. And so I used to have a water dispenser, like the big 5-gallon water dispenser type deal like years ago. But during all my moving and all that, I actually got rid of it. And I was like, should I get another one or not? As I was doing research, I saw this guy. You still get to get your 5-gallon water bottle, but you put this water dispenser, it's like an automatic water dispenser on top of it. Like, yeah, it's not gonna be cold water because most 5-gallon thingy-majiggers can't fit in refrigerators, but girl, I have ice, so I'm good.
You're late to the game. I already got one of those. Works pretty daggum well.
So this is gonna help me continue drinking more water but using less plastic. Whenever I'm at the grocery store, why do I always forget to get Dawn? So I got some Dawn. This is my favorite one. And then last but not least, in one of my last vlogs, I got this Kashima foundation brush. And I love it, by the way. So I also got the blush one because usually I just put my blush on with my fingers. So I was like, I need a brush.
Hey, I thought you said there's no shame in the game of using your fingers. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Are you being Miss Prissy now? You gotta have a brush for each and every one. I see you.
All right, you guys, so this stuff is not packed away the way it should be packed away. I'm actually gonna be putting it in smaller boxes because I don't think anyone would be able to pick this up. But months ago, something inside of me was telling me, Amberlynn, you need to buy new kitchen stuff. So I said, okay. Plus it's perfect because I know someone who recently just moved into a new home and they actually want this stuff because they need it. We have silverware, we have a whole knife set, we have pots and pans and cooking utensils and just all kinds of stuff in here.
What Amberlynn really means is, hey, I was on Amazon one night and I decided, hey, I want something, and I went ahead and said, hey, I may be, my words, my opinion, I may be able to write that off, so I'm going to go ahead and buy that, show it on my vlog, so that maybe other people will be able to buy it too, if I wanted to go ahead and start my own store, which I don't know if that's something she's going to do or not, but it is a possibility. There you go, my words, my opinion.
Even some really good quality Tupperware, but I have enough. So in replace for this, because I've had this stuff for years and years, I want to do out with the old and with the new. I'm gonna show you guys my new stuff. So I washed my new pots and pans. I had to put all of this together because it came all undone. I had to do the handles and everything, but it was kind of fun. So yeah, that's the new
Builder Lynn over here, you know, saying she got to have to put in a couple of screws and she needs that pat on the back, so everybody give her that thumbs up so she knows she's doing a good job, right? Y'all don't fall for that. I was kidding.
aesthetic I'm going for instead of dark. And then here is my new knife set. Isn't it so freaking adorable? And the knives are white speckled. Oh, I definitely needed a new knife set. I want to start cooking more.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You do not need any of those. Not one of those. No, don't touch one of those. You don't need the board that those go to. You don't need none of those. You are not safe with those. You need a lesson in cooking is what you need.
And I think it's going to inspire me to do so. All my cooking utensils were black, and now I have ones that will match with my pots and pans and my knives. So the cooking set came with new measuring spoons and cups, and I literally only had like a couple spoons and a couple forks. So I got a whole new set. The set that I used to have was actually black.
I thought nobody comes into your apartment besides you. Not Mama Lynn, not delivery people, not friends. You're the only one allowed in your apartment. So why do you need so many forks, spoons, and knives, huh? Why?
But I kind of miss the silver. So I did get a new air fryer. Yes, I did. You guys are probably like, girl, why? Well, I love the air fryer that I had, but I was cleaning it. And then I went to pick it up. I was bringing it into this shelf here because this is where I keep it when I'm not using it. And I dropped it and it completely broke and I could not fix it. It's okay. I got a smaller air fryer because I'm only one person. I think this one's super cute. It's small and I love it.
Let's face the facts. Even if she could fix it, she just wanted a new one, so she just bought a new one. That would be it. She'd be like, oh, can't get the drawer back in. Oh, no, won't work. She had to spend money. That's it.
Hey guys, so it is the next day and I'm in the middle of getting ready.
You freaking liar! You said it's the next day. That's not what your thing said. It says a couple of days. You freaking liar!
I did not film. Actually, wait, no, it's not the next day. It's 2 days later. I did not vlog yesterday.
What do you believe it is? Do you believe it's the next day or do you believe it's 2 days later? Or do you even believe it's been longer than that?
But I did do my what I ate today video, which was like a canceled what I ate today video, and I opened up to you guys a bit about how I'm feeling. And I'm about to use my new blush brush, which I'm super excited. So the blush that I use is NYX Buttermelt blush, which is great.
Hey, Amberlynn, let me just say something to you. If I feel down, if I feel mad, if I feel tired, if I feel done, the last thing I'm going to do is go put makeup on. Let's just face it, I don't really wear makeup because it ain't got to, okay? But still, that's the last thing on my daggum mind. I want to be left the heck alone. That's why I don't believe anything you have to say.
In the color Butt It Together. I'm thinking about getting some bronzer. I want to start using a little bit of bronzer as well. I used to use NYX bronzer, but it was so old, I got rid of it. But I like a little blush. I'm thinking a little...
Now, I don't know nothing about makeup, but I don't think you're supposed to be beating your face with it.
Bronzer would make me look less pale because your girl is kind of pale. But I'm not one to tan. I'm not much of a tanner. Like a natural tan, sure, but like... tanning bed, no. Probably wouldn't be able to fit, let's be real. Tanning lotion, probably not. I probably have to use the whole fucking bottle for my whole body, like, yeah.
What in the world is she putting all over her face? Is that still the blush? She puts blush on her forehead? Amberlynn, just go get a drink. Every time you have anything to drink, your face turns bright red. Why? Never mind.
I love blush, like on the tip of your nose. So I'm actually gonna go hang out with my mom. So that puts me in a good mood. But I do have bad news. If you guys have been watching my videos, I first talked about it in my weigh-in where I talked about how I'm thinking about going back on a GLP-1, which is a weight loss injection. And then in my what I ate today video, I talked more about like where I'm at with that.
Considering what you put in your title, you ain't getting back on it.
The provider on there messaged me a bunch of questions. I'm going to show you guys the screenshots because I'm genuinely upset. So Zepbound was actually what I was going to be trying because it's great. It's one of the most effective weight loss injections actually. So the provider actually messaged me with a bunch of questions because I have done semaglutide 3 times and they never asked me about like my gallbladder health. you fill out this like questionnaire, and obviously you're going to be honest in it. And I said how in the past I have had gallbladder problems. And
do you mean you actually asked a provider this time and they wanted to give you labs and they wanted to give you everything? Is that what you're trying to say now? You just didn't go behind the scenes to get it this time? Is that the problem?
So they ended up messaging me all these questions, also about like my cancer and about my gallbladder. So I responded. They denied me. They denied me. I couldn't even believe it. I felt like I was punched in the heart, kicked in the gut, slapped in the face.
Bull crap. Bull crap. You wanted them to deny you because you wanted something else to complain about. So now nobody can say anything to you because you've tried everything.
Someone took my eyeball out. I was shitting, pissing, crying, and puking. What does Gen Z say? I'm over there puking in the corner. I was devastated. I just thought it would be easier to go through this telehealth company.
Yeah, you wanted to take the easier way out. Yeah, you're not devastated.
But I might like see my physical provider, like the person that I see in person. So then maybe they can like look at my gallbladder again and tell me like, can I go back on this injection? Like,
ooh, okay, I get it. You weren't doing it through a prescription. Told you she wasn't. I told you so. I told you so. Ha 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 ha. I told you so.
Aren't we supposed to be focusing on what risks are more like dire? Me having gallbladder problems is not going to kill me. I mean, it can, but my weight is going to be the issue here. So I wanted to respond and I wanted to just be like, aren't we supposed to be focusing on like saving my life? Like, I don't understand.
Woman, you had the C word and nothing has changed in your life. Getting a prick is not going to change anything in your life.
I just didn't reply. I mean, they gave me the freedom to continue asking questions, but really, what is there for me to ask at this point? So obviously in the screenshots, I'm like crossing off the doctor's name. So as much as I hate the fact that I was denied, I do love the fact that they're diligent in their shit. Like, no one else has ever asked me about medical history in that regard.
That's why you need to see an actual provider, Amberlynn. That's why you need I don't care that you can get this at any backdoor salon. I don't care that you can get this just absolutely anywhere. I don't care, okay? I know you can. I don't care. You go to your physician, my opinion, only my vision on this, okay? You go to your physician. I give up. I give up. I quit. I'm not meant to be saying that word. Continue.
I would still give them a 5-star rating if I had to choose because I love the diligence. Like, that's important to have. I just hate the choice that they made. 2 things can happen at once. I'm just so upset. Like, genuinely, I just feel super freaking defeated and overwhelmed. Twinkie's snoring. I'm gonna let her take a nap. I'm gonna finish getting ready. I really don't know what my next steps are, actually.
She is not overwhelmed. There is nothing wrong with her. You want to know the reason why I can say she's not overwhelmed? Look at her editing. Amberlynn does not edit unless she's wanting to be dramatic. And that's what she's trying to do right now. She's trying to make this a dramatic situation, and it's not.
So this is going to be a to be continued situation type deal. But I will say, like, I took the screenshots, I blocked out the doctor's name, all personal info and stuff like that. But
why is this a situation type deal? Why is that? Why is it not just a, hey, this isn't going to happen for me right now, or hey, I need to go to a doctor for this, or this is going to happen? Why is it a situation type deal? Because you're not serious, Amberlynn.
Something didn't feel right with me sharing the screenshots because I feel like I overshare. I share too much. I share way too many personal things that no one would share on YouTube. So I'm trying very hard to hold back, stop oversharing, and try to just share the right amount. But trust me, your girl, she's going to be an advocate for herself. She ain't giving up.
Woman, if you did not lie all the time. People would not be questioning absolutely everything you do. You cannot be trusted. So even if you show screenshots and you try to prove everything, nobody's going to believe it.
All right, you guys, so this is my build that I've done in these last 2 weeks. And there is marbles. It actually works. And then there's like this cute little money that you can put in there. So yeah, that's what it looks like. Isn't that so cute? It's a pinball game.
You know, the other day somebody asked me what I do on YouTube. I said I talk about somebody. They asked me about her. I said she's an overgrown child that complains about everything and sits around and builds Legos all day. Simple, easy enough.
So the side looks like this, and you can actually push this. Isn't that cool? And then here's this side. So yeah, I absolutely love this one. Looks great. All right, you guys. So I know this vlog has been kind of meh, and that's okay. I'm just now getting over cellulitis. I'm also just now getting over like being in a low.
You're just now getting over cellulitis, but are the vlogs going to even change? Anything going to get better? No.
Mental health, it has a mind of its own. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down. Sometimes it's low, sometimes it's high. I mean, if you know, you know. I genuinely feel like I'm finally getting out of like going through a low mentally.
Trying to get pity from people and connect with people, it doesn't work when it comes from you, Amberlynn. It doesn't. It comes across completely different. We end up despising you for it.
I think it was like the whole cellulitis thing genuinely got to me. I was having a lot of anxiety and just things like that. And I feel like I'm feeling better. Like I feel like I can breathe again. Like I've been feeling defeated. I've been feeling like I'm drowning over just like so many different things that is like overwhelming me. And I finally feel like I can breathe again. So let's do our oracles.
No, I'm entering toddlerism. That's it. Y'all watch this. I don't. You ready? Okay, go.
So the 3 I chose today is Life Happens, The Wild Soul, Feminine Wisdom. I'm going to be shuffling these cards, but don't worry, I will be editing it out. I say this every single time just in case, you know, people don't watch all of my videos, but I do show the one shuffle that I choose a card from. These cards are thick, so it was hard to feel if that was one or two. So before I do my actual reading, I do want to give you guys another update on the whole...
Okay, I will pay attention to your update, Amberlynn. Whatever it has to be, I'll pay attention to that for you.
GLP-1, me getting denied. I did end up messaging the doctor back. I really want to be an advocate for myself, and I really do feel like me being on it has more of an positive impact versus them denying me because maybe I might have a gallstone, gallbladder.
If you get one, all you're gonna do is whine like a baby sucking bag. Okay, I don't cut. I keep it PG.
Reoccurrence. So I wanted to make that vocal. I want to see what they say, and if it's like a final, like X, no, girl, you are denied, then I'm just gonna go to my primary doctor and see what he has to say, because we can monitor my gallbladder if that's the case. Like whether I get it through telehealth, whether I get it in person, like it doesn't matter. Like let's monitor my gallbladder. Like I don't know. I just wanted to give that update before the end of this vlog. And if that doctor replies or whatever updates I have, that will definitely be in my next weigh-in video.
But aren't you counting on your members to get it for you? Aren't you counting on that? I think you are. And you're trying to say it cost a whole crap ton? Hey, sweetheart, I know how much it really costs.
All right, so let's get into this. So I got secrets. We got the caterpillar, potential. The caterpillar, a creature on the brink of transformation, symbolizes potential, growth, and the promise of new beginnings. It represents the early stages of development where change is imminent but not yet realized. This card encourages you to recognize and nurture your potential. The caterpillar reminds you that growth takes time and that every phase of development is important. You are full of potential, and now is the time to nurture it. So this card...
Hey, you know what potential is for me? Potential that I'm going to go ahead and order more cow bags.
Discipline, consistent effort and order. Okay, I see what's going on right now. Choose discipline. Pair it with consistency and watch magical things unravel. The only way towards your desired life is through continuous effort, hard work, and constant actions outside of your comfort zone. I love when the universe literally speaks to me. Self-discipline is an inner strength that needs to be practiced constantly.
I have no self-discipline. You know what? I order way too much cow stuff. See? It's everywhere.
You are invited to review your current lifestyle, thoughts, habits, and repeating patterns that stopped serving you a long time ago. The time has come to reorganize your life, take necessary changes, face the hard truths.
I'm reorganizing my life by buying new dish towels and stuff. Look, this one has this kind of horse on it.
And apply the knowledge you already hold within. I'm obsessed with this reading. I'm strong enough to break my bad habits. I am capable of self-discipline. I love this. This is definitely the energy I needed to go into a new week. So this is just flat out obvious.com.
Hey, it's obvious I got a problem. Look, I got this design too.
Like, it's literally written out in the cards and in the guidebooks. There's a lot I need to change in my life. I have the potential to do so, and I need to be self-disciplined enough to do it. And I think this right here is talking a lot about the things that are holding me back, the things that I'm not sharing with you guys. And I tried to recently do that, but YouTube said, girl, we're not allowed to talk about those things on here. And that's fine. That's fine. But I think this card is definitely just like, Amberlynn, like, there's a lot of things that you're not telling YouTube, things that you're not even being honest with yourself. Like,
oh, I gotta do that video, don't I? I do, but I gotta do it a certain way. Don't worry.
You're not being honest with yourself. And what makes you think you're going to be able to be honest out loud if you can't do that, like, within yourself? It's like my brain constantly wants to tell me, oh, I got this, oh, I got this, oh, I got this. But I'm just lying to myself, and I'm lying to you guys when I say that. I need help, whether that's mentally, emotionally, with a weight loss injection, with a dietitian, with my therapist, with my primary doctor. I need help.
Hey, Amberlynn, you like to play with washcloths, but I better not catch you using the nice dish towels.
From literally everyone. This was genuinely such a freaking good reading. I'm obsessed. Girl, the caterpillar and consistent effort and order. Girl, yes. This
We could actually say a horse bit her in her butt, though.
This, like, literally just, like, sparked something inside of me that's like, yes, continue being that advocate. Yes. Like, I am on the way of good things. And that kind of looks like me if I was skinny. Look at the bun. Look at the bun. Like, we're literally wearing the same bun. Anyways, I hope that you guys did enjoy this vlog. I know it was kind of but I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.
Bye, Amberlynn. Me and you, we're going to get this straight right now. Me and you. Okay? I do not call myself a reaction channel. You want to know why? Because I talk to Amberlynn. Half the time, I don't know how I'm going to talk to her. Don't know what I'm going to say. Don't know how it's going to come out of my mouth. I may be laughing. I may be cutting her down. I don't know, okay? I'm on here just for fun. That is it. I am on here for your entertainment, and if I cannot entertain you, I am so sorry. But most of the time, I entertain myself, okay? I don't know how it comes off and when it comes on through video. I have no idea. Half the time I don't listen back because I already know what I said to her. So why do I have to hear it again? Y'all just listen to it and then y'all tell me how I did in the comments. And you know what? I read those things and that's what I do. But I hope you have a good day, night, weekend, holiday, year, whenever you might be watching this, and remember to smile today or make somebody else smile, because it really can make a difference. Yeah, you want to know something? I ordered these. Okay, I did. And I like them. They are little. Okay, I like them. I was asked not to order anything else about a month ago. They come in the mail, and I said, that don't count. That don't count. I ordered them before I was asked not to order anything else. He goes, what else have you ordered? I was like, does it count? If it's household stuff, it can't count, right? I give. He gave up, I gave up. All right, guys, I hope you have a good one. Bye.